raid one of those Tex Mechanica foundries at some point.
And we're back.
Once it's
And
finished,
maybe it
let's
wasn't.
begin.
Maybe I can walk
I
away
know
from him
you.
before he keeps talking to me. Um, Open the director. Alright, so these are the ritual playlists. Vanguard stuff that we done. That's just PvE. Gambit. Gambit's fun, but it's weird. It's PvE EVP. So you're kind of fighting against a bunch of AI, and then you're competing against another team who's also fighting against a bunch of AI. But you can also like invade the other people and kill them. The PVE is pretty fun. The part where the other team invades and kills you is not. Again, it'll kind of like it'll break down a lot of the rules of this if you hover over this stuff. If you select it to play it, it also kind of has the rules over here, or any kind of like modifiers that'll be happening whenever you jump into something. It's gonna kind of read all that stuff for each. Don't need to go that far yet. Again, whenever we do Vanguard Ops, it's kind of like there's a bonus surge. Means like these abilities are gonna do more damage when this week. It'll kind of break down stuff. There's other like stuff like arc enemies will do more damage to you. Um, it's kind of all the same stuff there. Crucible's PvP. There's a lot going on here. PvP sucks. It's just kind of a miserable experience. This is kind of fun. Everybody has a rocket launcher, so if you ever want to like do stuff, um, that's kind of the one to do. But again, even then, it's not that fun because the maps aren't fun. So go again. The gold symbols here. It means that you can complete. Whoop. Nope. Nope. It means that you complete so many weekly challenges. You get powerful gear. Powerful gear maxes out at 1800. Meanwhile, pinnacle gear, like I was talking about earlier, that maxes at 1810. So when you reach the soft cap of 1800, if you want to go beyond that to the pinnacle cap of 1810, you need to get pinnacle gear, which drops some harder content like Nightfalls, Master Nightfalls. Um, I don't think there's pinnacle gear in the Crucible. Um, doing. Yeah, that's another dungeon that's going on. It's powerful gear. Yeah, completing like a seasonal event on a higher challenge will also get you pinnacle gear. Just don't know what to go over. Legends is kind of like old stuff that doesn't have any place to be. These are the old raids that they brought back. This is the newest one, so the newest one's going to give you pinnacle gear every week. This is a dungeon that anybody can do. These are exotic quests. This is brand new. Each week, this will be a different quest that'll get you a different exotic. These are usually either really hard. Not actually. Actually, they're not that hard. They're just time consuming. Like this one, this is a fun mission. But if we jumped into this, you'll get an exotic weapon, but it takes like 40 minutes. It's really long. It's really fun. It's definitely something we could do this week if you want to get an exotic weapon that's craftable. These you can change the challenge of just to get of whatever. These are the raids. So that's what this menu is. The legends menu here. I think that's pretty much everything on the director, other than like some of the stuff on the map. This is like the current exotic quest, or one of them. So like this will be for this year. This exotic quest will be here. It'll have the gold symbol. You can do this once a week to get some pinnacle gear. Um, so yeah, that's what these gold symbols are. Oh, this part too. This is a lost symbol sector. So the lost lost sector symbol. There we go. Like it'll show you where the lost sectors are on the map. Each day, one of the lost sectors is like more challenging. So if you want to get exotic gear or some better bonuses, you can go to this lost sector. They'll have the champions in it. They'll be a lot harder to do, but you have like a chance to get exotic stuff. So that's what that symbol means on the map. Is that like, hey, here's the challenging lost sector. It's going to be on this world or wherever wherever it's going to be. It changes every single day. Nothing else to pick up here. Here's the tower stuff. This kind of has a lot to go over. So obviously we've been to the tower. You've kind of met all these people, Zavala and Shax. They're the vendors. They give you the bounties and stuff. When you hover over them, you can see that if you complete 8 bounties with a vendor per week, that'll get you pinnacle gear, so it'll give you max level gear, and it'll give you bright dust. With these guys, with Drifter, Shax, and Zavala. If you do the weekly stuff with him, you'll just get powerful gear with Banshee. No, get out of this menu. Yeah, I wanted to show off the vendor. I'm not used to keyboard and mouse. Oh, nope. There we go. Kind of the vendor menu and kind of go over all that stuff. He's gonna talk at me the whole time though.
Hey kid, looking good.
Yeah, so each season you can kind of level these guys up. The more you play, like Drifter does Gambit, again, you know, kind of like the exclamation. Anytime you see an exclamation mark or an I, that's not an exclamation mark. It's the letter I for information. It'll kind of break down everything. The more you play Gambit, the more you level him up. The more you level him up, every level will give you an engram. Some levels give you 2 engrams. You can just collect these for like a one-off weapon, or you can kind of go into the focus decoding menu, and I can like spend multiple engrams or legendary shards and glimmer to kind of unlock a specific weapon that I want. Each guy has their own like armor set. This is the current stuff. If you go into this menu, the legacy gear, this is kind of the older stuff that you can't really get. Some older armor that you can unlock that requires the engrams. So yeah, when I was looking at the map, when it says complete 8 bounties, these are like the 4 daily bounties. These reset every day. These are the bright dust bounties. They cost more. They're random, but they reward you bounties. Completing these just give you XP towards the seasonal stuff. I guess playing Gambit boosts this. The higher, when this levels up, you always get like an engram, but every couple of rank up levels will give you specific rewards until you reach 16. Then you can reset it, start over, get a new set of rewards. Some bounties are pretty straightforward. Yeah, defeat guys with finishers. Some bounties are more complicated, like solar ignition. That's like just the way they do solar damage. Usually you want to avoid these because it just takes forever to complete those kind of bounties. I think that's kind of everything going on here. I can show you some more stuff. Nope, that's not where my fingers are going.
You think 'cause the darkness is talking to you now?
Here we are, walking through the tower. This lady, she was in the campaign that's no longer part of the game anymore, so now she's just here. It says clan steward. So if you're in a clan, she'll give you some rewards. I don't know if this is a reward for the clan or what. If you're in a clan, there's extra bounties you can do by playing with clan members. You can just come up to her and buy these. These are those checkpoints that you can place in some of the levels. That's part of the raid. If we look at the map, yeah, if you give so many commendations, she'll give you some rewards. Like I was saying, yeah, if you complete 8 bounties with a character, you get the pinnacle gear and bright dust. We'll go talk to Ikora next, then we'll go to the other side.
Your light has not gone out.
Yeah, so like, when I was talking about the character stuff, this is where you can buy extra supers. They kind of cost a lot. And the abilities and the melees and the movements and the grenades. You have to buy all the aspects first, buy all the fragments. If you've got the glimmer to spare, you can kind of start buying these. It's nice to have and just kind of experiment with them all. She should be giving you extra quills. Anytime you buy something from her, you have to go meditate at this machine, and that'll unlock it. What else is going? Oh, that's the crouch button. Sometimes there is a cat around here somewhere. They're like in little corners. I've only seen it a couple of times. I don't know where it regularly shows up, but that's something you keep an eye out for whenever you're wandering around in the tower. A little cat somewhere. I don't know if there's any other like secrets. I've kind of been over this with Rahul. If you have exotic engrams, he opens them up for you. You can't open them up yourself. He sells these ships and stuff. This is kind of where you get the materials for leveling up your stuff. You can trade for exotic. They all cost like exotic shards. These, you take 10 of these and you can make one of these. 10 of these makes one of these. The higher the level. They usually cost kind of a lot of glimmer too. Stuff that you collect at some of the other areas. What's over here? What's this? Oh yeah, I think they're trying to get rid of this material, or they already did, and you can just swap it out for glimmer. I guess I can do that now. There used to be a lot more to this screen, but they kind of got rid of stuff that you could trade for glimmer because they didn't really need it anymore. If you have those exotic engrams, you can go into him either to get a random one from one of the expansions or focus. It costs a lot of the stuff. I think that was you. Yep, that was you. I think that's everything with Rahul. The store, Postmaster's pretty straightforward. Yeah, Banshee will have information about him. I completed 8 bounties with him, so he gives me these rewards. That's just from leveling up. Same thing with him. Every time you level up, you get some engrams. You could just pop them and get something good. I always want to do his... because you can see when you do his bounties, they boost his experience. They boost your XP for the season, and they give you enhancement cores. Leveling up gives you those stuff too. And enhancement cores, you kind of want to collect as many. Sometimes you can buy these. I don't know. It's kind of limited by the resources you have right now. It's just a way to get better guns. I think right now you don't really have to worry about that. You just kind of want to do the bounties. These bounties are worth doing. These are just kind of random and not worth doing. They just give you XP, so they're not really all that good. I leveled up to 114. That's not the button that does that. That's not the button that does that. Gosh darn it. I'm so bad with the mouse and keyboard. Give me my tab. Where's my... Nope. I don't know what that was. Okay. So I got a bright engram. I got a random sparrow. Cool. Dismiss. So that's how I kind of get a lot of the stuff that I have. Is the bright engrams. Nope. Dismiss. I just want to dismantle that. I don't need it. Dismantle that. I don't need it. Dismantle that. I don't need it. Yeah, and if you get sparrows, a lot of them just look like this. let's see, if I dismantle that, it gives me glimmer and shards. So any extra kind of stuff like that you can dismantle. Whenever you see somebody's glowing, they just ranked up. Wrong menu. I'm so bad at this on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, when you see someone's glowing, that means they ranked up. They went up from like 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, or you know how numbers work. If you emote with them, it gives you the Celebration Companion buff, which makes you shiny. Makes you jump faster, move faster.
What if the traveler is not what we thought it was?
Shut up, Saladin. Saladin, Iron Banner, you play the PvP stuff. He's the same thing, he ranks up levels, get engrams, unlock stuff. He's got cool armor. That's kind of why I play Iron Banner. You get some cool looking, like, medieval fantasy armor. So I've done a lot of his to get a lot of stuff. That's kind of the current stuff. Same deal. Old stuff.
Into the fire, Guardian.
To store in the Postmaster, we've already been through that. Or you know that stuff. I don't know if there's anything with Zavala. Yeah, it's kind of the same as everything else. These bounties are only good for strikes. Or actually, no, wait.
Good to have you back.
These bounties will always only be for in the strikes, the 3,000 Bright Dust bounties. Some of Zavala's bounties, like this one, defeat combatants with grenades. You can just defeat combatants anywhere with grenades. You just get a bonus for doing it in Vanguard playlists. Same, that one's solar in Vanguard playlists. So sometimes he'll have quests, bounties that you don't have to do Vanguard ops, so those will go towards boosting your experience and getting your bounties done with him in the week. Yeah, because I gotta do. I've done 2 bounties. If I do 6 more, I'll get the pinnacle gear. When things are like vibrating like this, that means there's something in your Postmaster. He's got engrams you can decrypt. There's engrams that you can get from him. After a while, I just don't. I'll just save up the engrams and then pop them all at once. I don't think I have anything interesting in here.
Checking right now.
No, I do. Wow. Jeez Louise. I got a lot of stuff. I don't need that. So, yeah, like, here's the difference between, like, if you get an engram like this, it just pops and becomes something. Versus, like, if you get a bright engram or an exotic engram or a powerful engram.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, this is important. Okay.
Hi.
So this terminal here is kind of hidden. It's on the helm too, and it's a little bit easier to find on the helm. You kind of want to go here. If there's any quests that you've missed or any quests that you've accidentally deleted, that isn't like a bounty, you can find it here. I think sometimes you'll find, yeah, like if you accidentally delete a quest from the campaigns, they'll be here. Seasonal quests. I don't know, whatever these are. Check this one. You might have some exotic quests available to you right now. I'm not sure. Those you can work on to get you an exotic quest. I don't have anything. I've come in through here and I've gotten everything.
How can I help?
I don't know what else there is to do at the tower that I haven't gone over. It's like if you want to get Bright Dust, the easiest way is to complete 8 bounties with the vendors. If you want to get really into it, it's like 8 bounties per vendor per character. So I get switched to one of my other characters, do another 8 bounties for one of the vendors, get some more Bright Dust. It's like the more you play as each character, the more resources you gather. It's kind of why I have a ton of resources, because I've kind of been playing as all of my characters. I don't know what else there is to go over. Obviously, anytime you have any questions for me, just ask me. I think that's everything that's going on here at the tower. You can always just check to see how many bounties you still have to do. That's where the old exotics are. That's your vault. That's the tree where you level up. The store, the postmaster. Yeah, you can see on the menu. Here's the quest archive. Dismiss. Nope, didn't want to dismiss. Keep doing that. And you can see when you go to the helm, it has the same kind of stuff. Like there's the vault, there's the quest archive, there's your postmaster. This is all the seasonal stuff out there. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's everything I kind of wanted to go over. Hopefully it wasn't too much, or if it was kind of, I kind of wanted to cover a little bit of everything. Just kind of really, like I have this old exotic quest mission that I picked up from that terminal. I don't know where it's from. It'll get me a shotgun. I've already completed that on another character, so it's not really that important that I get it again. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. So we'll just... Oh, I equipped the sweeping. I'm sweeping. Bonk. Alright. No, I actually can do stuff here, so we'll just do this.